folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He's returning from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year. And this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. Refuses to go down. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
College football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Fields. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Running with purpose. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right here.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. He'll stroll into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick. Taking that one to the up man. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. To throw, it's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, he's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He hands it off from the gun. A solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. When they don't block the defensive end, you show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Unlucky that time. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch! Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's low. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's low. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. The shotgun running play call. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. How can we forget what happened the last time these teams played with a national championship trophy in the building? The Irish get out to that marathon march to open the game, draw first blood. Ohio State takes command, but the Irish wouldn't go away, Kirk.
Yeah, the Buckeyes end up winning this game. Made enough plays to make it competitive. And don't forget, it came down to that third down play. Gutsy call by Chip Kelly and Ryan Day, throwing the football downfield where Jeremiah Smith makes a huge catch against man coverage. So Ohio State, Notre Dame, always a fun one when these two teams play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Pauling. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Trying to run it. It's low. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Irish. They are pouring it on now.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Trying to run, it's Love. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
First down for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call and an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's low. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Ready, break. Yankee Blues. Yankee pound 55 weak.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Has pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Well, the coverage team must have missed the fair catch signal, but the referees did not. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down after that previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Now the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for a gap, it's Love. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Peoples. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There was just no room to go after the catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous.
Breaks into the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll send the offense up to the 31.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Away with the run game. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And and they'll set up for the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Ohio State 28.
Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach.
It's a fake. Can they score on this? And he's brought down not even close to the goal line. That's a failed PAT.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This is a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.